So in today's video, as you can see on the title, it's my first tips and tricks video. So let's get straight into it. So if you're going against someone in a 1v1 and you wanna encounter them, you don't wanna, and you try taking their wall. Wait, does that matter? Okay, so one method to take a wall is you smack the top and then you hit the blue circle again, like I did a second ago. Alright, build a stair, let's smack it again. You have to smack the very top. Okay, that should be good. And then try hitting it again. Right? Okay, so basically they won't be expecting it unless they're still turbo building the wall. So if you hit the top, most likely they're gonna be turbo building the wall. So if I were you, I would build like a stair right here or something so that you can get that edit off. Boom. You know what I mean? So once the reason I tell you build a stair here is because then they'll think that you're doing it there. So hit the top there, but go to this side and smack it, right? And smack it and boom, boom, boom. So another thing is when you're approaching a box, this is one way to approach it. If you guys watch Purrs enough, like Tifu, he did this not too long ago. If you cover all sides so that when your enemy is in the box, and you get all these pyramids off, they're gonna try to move it. Here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be like this. They're gonna box up. But since your pyramids are already there, you can go ahead, boom, 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 boom. Take the huge fight. So basically you can do that. That's one. And then another way, okay, so then about second trick I've told you. So when you're in a 1v1, like if you're in a 1v1 situation in creative and you have an opponent that's better than you, they expect you, when they edit this, they expect you to go through, do this, yada yada yada, go through. But in reality, what you should do, it's not really considered cheating in my opinion. What you could do is your opponent edits, right? Do that. When your opponent edits, so he could edit, then you can go, he's gonna end up coming here. You can do that, and if you edit fast, you can go down. If you don't wanna edit, you can just keep going up. And first off, they call it cheating. It is actually not cheating in a 1v1. It is complete skill, 100% skill, because the skill base on many players, when you do the math, is not very high. So, second or fourth trick. So, you want to switch your bind when you, I'll roll a clip in a second. When you are in a situation like this and your edit bind is not close to WASD, like let's say it's like left alt, like, you know what I mean? I used to edit with that. Change it to E or F or V, your edit, because when you change it to that, you can easily edit fast because of how close it is. might take a little bit of practicing to get used to. But look how fast I am compared to what I used to be. So also, here's another trick. If you're in a box and your opponent's, hold up, let's make a box above this. So if you're in a box above your opponent, right there, and your opponent is either like this or like this and peeks his head sometimes, what you want to do, the reason I want you to switch your edit bind to somewhere you can reach and it's not slow, the reason I want you to change that, it matters a lot on PC because it's competitive and PC's just toxic and competitive. That's why I love it. And what you want to do is you want to edit fast. Take those shots when you can. Know what I mean? Like, if your opponent is like this, if you have traps, you can boom. You can go like this. So here, I'll show you an example. So let's say you love traps, you like using them a lot, like me. What you want to do is when you're in a box and your opponent comes down to you, your opponent is down, right? Don't do this. Actually, you can, but like, so if he's just standing there on the floor, you can do whatever edit. You can do like this edit, you can do a window, but I would suggest this the most because this gives you cover. It's as tall as your character. It's about as tall as your character unless you're using Bigfoot or Banana or Peely. But you can go like this. So like, let's say my opponent's right there. Like, you have to aim up at that certain spot, like up there more. So here's an example. I messed that up. Ready? Here's an example. Oh my God. Here's an example. So so basically, that's what you're gonna do. That's if you're ever gonna do that. So that's like how you choke. So what you wanna do is, you see that part, you don't wanna lean all the way up, because if you're gonna be, this is an example, you can't, you know what I mean? You have to right here, because there's absolutely no way unless except for your box. So you wanna be back a little bit. So here's an example. Like here, you can't do that. You have to go like that. Or you can go like that on the ground, if that's your floor, or the back wall. Here's an example for the back wall. Like, it's hard to do the back wall sometimes, so don't attempt it, because the back wall is out of sight. You know what I mean? And you have to aim it up like at a very specific, like sometimes I try doing that. Instead of that, it happens to hit, since I normally edit like this, and go like that, it sometimes hits the back wall. So when I'm like this, it hits the back wall for some reason. So, here's something you should practice. So when you're like doing this, you wanna 2 pyramids, floor, stair, right? Floor, jump, not pyramid, floor. So at this point, you can do 2 strategies. You can either go like this and do whatever. If you want to fall back, so you can either do that, that's one, or you can go and do this. You can go, hold up, give me a second. So you can go like this. You can go like this. And then you can put 2 floors, or you can go like that and then 2 floors. Or you can edit that. Another trick is when you're doubling that, you can go like this. You can do floor, or just pyramid, or both. Then if you want to go back, your opponent's gonna most likely be 90ing or something. You want to hit this again. You want to edit that. But the only bad part is if you're not fast at editing or good at editing, do not do this. You're gonna go like that and then keep going. Because if you don't do that, or don't always attempt to do that, before all these tricks, you should probably practice your editing. Because if you don't practice your edits, and your edits aren't like this. Hold up. Like sometimes if you mess up, don't always do it. You know what I mean? If you're choking like that, if you're gonna be like that, don't really attempt these. But if you can do this, hold up. Like if you can do it fast, like this is, I haven't done Mongrels Edit course too much, so I don't. But if you do it enough, then you can like, if you practice enough, you can get the hang of it. And yeah, that's half of the tips. See you guys all later in the next video. If you guys enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and hope you enjoyed the video. If so, like, subscribe, and yeah, goodbye.